Hi everybody. I'm not Dr. Nick, the $10 trillion question. By Friday's close, the global equity market cap swung by a staggering $1.8 trillion in just 48 hours, a volatility spike not seen since the 2024 banking tremors. As we enter the week of May 4th, 2026, the wall of cash is finally breaking. Global Market Pulse, May 4th, 2026. The narrative is no longer about recovery, it is about energy sovereignty. While the S&P 500 clinched its fifth straight weekly advance, the shadow of the Iran-Israel conflict looms large over the Strait of Hormuz. Global sentiment is a tug-of-war between blockbuster AI earnings and a $105 oil ceiling. Investors are pivoting from defensive cash into hard asset equities. While Asia sees a tech-led resurgence, Europe remains cautious, awaiting clarity on whether the energy supply disruption will force the ECB to abandon its projected June rate cuts. U.S. sector performance. Last week recap. The U.S. stock market for the week of April 27th to May 1st, 2026, was defined by a heavy earnings calendar and cooling geopolitical tensions. While technology and growth-oriented sectors notched new records early in the week, the broader market experienced a split tape as investors balanced blockbuster AI-driven earnings against persistent inflation data and high interest rates. Sector title. Movement key driver. Information technology, up. Massive AI infrastructure spending and blowout semiconductor earnings drove gains. Communication services, up. Strong digital ad revenue and positive outlooks from major platforms. Real estate, up. Bounced back on attractive valuations and studying long-term bond yields. Consumer discretionary, up. Resilient consumer spending data offset concerns regarding high-interest debt. Financials, up. Investment banking fees surged while net interest margins remained stable. Industrials, up. Strong aerospace demand balanced by rising raw material logistics costs. Materials, up. Gains in gold and copper offset by slowing chemical demand. Consumer staples, down. Investors rotated away from defensive safety into high-growth tech names. Utilities, down. High interest rates continue to weigh on capital-intensive dividend stocks. Healthcare, down. Regulatory uncertainty and disappointing guidance from major pharmaceutical providers. Energy, down. Crude oil prices softened following signs of Middle East escalation. High conviction movers up. As the tide rises, these heavyweights are positioned to outpace the pack. United States. Exxon Mobil, exploiting surging crude prices and record-breaking domestic export volumes. Risk factor, sudden escalation in Middle East crashing oil prices. Nvidia, unrivaled dominance in AI chips as data center demand accelerates. Risk factor, export restrictions tightening on advanced semiconductor shipments globally. United Kingdom, Shell, massive cash flow generation from integrated gas and Brent premium. Risk factor, UK windfall taxes increasing under new fiscal pressures. HSBC, benefiting from high global rates and strengthening Asian wealth flows. Risk factor, Chinese real estate contagion impacting loan loss provisions. Europe, ASML, essential lithography tech required for the global AI infrastructure race. Risk factor, supply chain disruptions in critical neon gas sourcing. SAP, robust cloud migration trends as enterprises automate through AI integration. Risk factor, European regulatory hurdles regarding data privacy and AI. Japan, Toyota, hybrid strategy winning as global EV demand continues to plateau. Risk factor, yen volatility forcing Bank of Japan emergency interventions. Sony, dominating image sensor markets and expanding gaming subscription recurring revenue. Risk factor, softening consumer demand for high-end electronic hardware. Hit the subscribe button to stay informed. Which of these 8 stocks is in your portfolio? Leave a comment. Conditions and trends, regional outlook. The U.S. is the global engine, fueled by a Goldilocks labor market and AI euphoria. Conversely, Japan grapples with a weakening yen that aids exporters but punishes domestic consumption. Europe is the sick man of the rally, handcuffed by energy costs and anemic growth in Germany. The UK shows surprising resilience as the FTSE 100 transforms into a value haven for energy and mining bulls. Across all 4, the theme is de-globalization, with capital flowing toward domestic manufacturing and security-focused industries. Here at the Stock Market Performance Playlist is this week's stock terminology learner. What are the market makers? Market makers provide liquidity by constantly quoting buy and sell prices for securities, profiting from the bid-ask spread while ensuring smooth, continuous market trading. Current example, May 2026. On the Nasdaq, a firm like Citadel Securities acts as a market maker for Apple, AAPL. If you want to sell your shares instantly at $215.50, Citadel buys them from you even if no individual buyer is waiting, then immediately offers them to someone else for $215.52. The week ahead, anticipated news. Eyes turn to the Friday U.S. jobs report, where a figure above 200K could kill any lingering 2026 rate cut dreams. The Reserve Bank of Australia meeting on Tuesday acts as a canary in the coal mine for global hawkishness. A surprise hike there will rattle bond markets. Midweek, China's services PMI will reveal if the world's second-largest economy is truly stalling. Lastly, expect high-stakes diplomacy regarding the Strait of Hormuz to dictate whether energy continues its absolute dominance over tech. We're polling right now. How are you positioning your portfolio for the ceasefire paradox? Go to our community tab to cast your vote. Channel memberships and new merchandise are now available. Watch for the weekly videos dropping on Mondays and Thursdays. Disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Always perform your own due diligence before investing. 2 broker offers available. See video description. Bonus rewards are waiting for you. Leave a message in the comments. Like and share. Bye everybody.
This is the stock market performance playlist, the sound of victory. Peace.